We are starting off with post simplification kind of problems. Again, all this is my classification. There's no such topic. But anyways, so what is the different thing which you are learning? What is that, what is the different part over here? So have a look at this problem, right? This is the new thing as of now for us. So what does it tell you? Minus of minus 14. What is it telling you? Any idea? It's just telling you that you have to multiply -1 with -14. How did I get into and all of those? Well, when you have brackets, you have multiplication, right? And you have -1 outside the bracket, so you have -1, and inside the bracket you have -14, and I have to write -14. See, if I don't write any number over here, okay, it is whatever with the sign, that with that it will be a 1. So basically it is 1 into -14. Okay, so I'll talk about a scenario wherein if you have -2 into -14, you either write it this way or -2 into -14, -2 into -14, right? -2 into -14. So this is basically into, this is read as into, these brackets are read as into multiplication. Okay, so this is a bit of introduction to the next topic, that is multiplication and division. So same thing, just I'm just introducing it as post simplification along with your addition and subtraction. Okay, so post this, what should you do? Negative into negative is positive. 1 into 14 is 14. My big advice over here is there's something called a shout out, I guess. I'm not that fancy with social media. So a big shout out. Please see to that you multiply the sign first and then the number. Wherever you do, whatever you do, it's not only for this set of problems. When you get variables, when you have to multiply variables and the variable with their coefficient and all of those, first thing is multiply the signs, then the coefficient, and then the variable in the sequence. We'll be doing a lot of it, but still a big shout out. First is multiply the sign. Okay. Okay. Next variation will be -4 into 5. Yeah, I think this will be good enough. Right. Let me not -4 and all of this. We'll do it later. Minus -5 into 5. Sorry, negative of 5. Negative of 5 is nothing but -1 into 5. So what do you get? So here the sign is by default positive. So negative into positive is positive. 1 into 5 is 5. The next one is positive of -5. That will be equal to +1 into -5, -5. Is it not? Again, it just into bracket means into. So positive into negative is negative. 1 into 5 is 5. And at last we have +5 being multiplied with positive. It is plus of +5 is +1 into +5, which is equal to positive into positive is positive. 1 into 5 is 5. Plus into plus is plus. 1 into 5 is 5. Okay. So this you need to know. Negative into negative is positive. Negative into positive is positive. Positive into negative is negative. Positive into positive is positive. So let's look at the first question. On simplifying 25 minus of -14, we get. Well, let's write the question first. So we're going to start off with 25 minus of -14. So this the first thing that you have to do is this part. Why should you do that first? Well, recall your board mass. If you're not able to recall, I do have another set of videos for this as well. You will understand in time. Again, when you end this set of videos, you'll understand quite a few of maths, and that will make it very easy for you. So let us do this. What should you do with other number? Just copy it. So you're going to just copy that other number, and you have -1 into -14. Then post this, you have to multiply -1 into -14. That will be 25. Negative into negative is positive. 1 into 14 is 14. And what should you do over here? Is it addition or subtraction? Well, we have the same sign. So it is addition. And since both are positive, so this will also be positive. And the addition answer is this. Oh, sorry, not that. This. Right? So the next question is over here, down over here. You can pause the video and please do it on your own. We have -12 minus of +4. I'll write the sign over here. And the next step is -12 minus of 1, -1 into +4. Again, try to resolve this first before you do anything. Why? Again, you need to go back to board mass. So -12, negative of positive is negative, negative into positive, that is 1 into 4 is 4. What should you do over here? What should be done? Addition or subtraction? Yes, it is addition. So negative and negative will give you negative. 12 and 4 will give you 16. Done. Please understand the signs and the operation, the difference between them. So to negative sign, you will add them. Addition is an operation. It is to do with signs, depending on the sign, things will happen, but addition is an operation, subtraction is an operation. Okay. Again, please pause, try the next question. By the time I'll write the question. Okay, so what we're looking at is -25, right? I just copied the first term, and when you look at the second term, quite a few things are happening. So we have -1 into -14. So what do we get? We get -25. We have to solve this first as per board mass. So negative into negative is positive. 1 into 14 is 14, right? And now, is it addition or subtraction? It is subtraction, right? And the difference will be the difference post difference. The answer is negative because the bigger number is negative, and the difference is 11. That's it. Okay. So I have few set of questions that I would like to discuss first before I finish this video. Oh yeah, I have one more question, sorry. Okay, yeah. On the same line, I have one more question. Try it out. So here the variation is that I've given that solving part first, simplification part first, and then your other normal number. Please try it. Okay, so let me start off. -12 or minus of -12, +5. So -1 into -12, +5. Negative into negative is positive. 1 into 12 is 12. Right? And this is +5. So addition or subtraction? Right? It is addition. and quite simple addition. So it is 17. Okay. So I have set of questions that I would like to discuss. So let me show those. I just need 1 minute. Yeah, you're looking at it, right? So how to do such set of questions? How do you do this? Well, quite simple. Whenever you have bunch of numbers or variables which are like terms and stuff, don't worry, you'll understand what is variable like terms. This words, variable and like term. Like term is dependent on variable, and I'll let you know. So what to do? How do you handle such scenario? Because you need to know all of this again. Well, when you have bunch of numbers, see there's only two variation in signs. One is positive and the other one is negative, right? So put together all the numbers which are positive and then the negative ones. So here I'm going to just write the question first. People who already kind of feel that they know it, just write it down. You need not watch my teaching as of now. Directly write it down. Try doing it. Okay, post that. You should watch my answer as well. Okay, so others and actually everyone, what should you do? Group the terms which have the same sign. So 20 and 14 are with the same sign, that is positive sign. So what should you do post this? Think that these are the only two numbers out there and nothing else is there. So what should you do? Should you add them or subtract them? Right? The operation is addition because the sign is same. So addition and okay, sorry, no, I should not tell that. Let me tell in this way. Operation is addition, and because the signs are both are positive, I should write a positive there. This is the right way of thinking, right? Both are positive, so I'm adding, so my result is also positive. This is the right way of thinking. So 20 and 14 will give you 34. Okay. Next is your think that these are the only set of numbers out there in the question. So what should you do? All these are negative. So what is the kind of operation that you have to do? Yes, it is addition. And when you add all the negative numbers, you'll get negative. And I just have to add this 50, 60, 80, 96. Right? When I rearrange this, what do I get? Minus 96 plus 34. See, I don't want to rush to the final answer. I would like to make things organized. Okay. Again, maths has to be learned in a very organized way. Again, you just have to spend some time on them. Just be honest. Just have some patience, not too much. Some patience, get a hang of it. Revision is the key. Revise what is it exactly telling you, how much you understood, all of those. That's the key. If not, it's not too hard. Okay. So a bit of patience and a lot of discipline. Right. Okay. Now coming back to this, negative sign and a positive sign suggests what? Addition or subtraction. Right? It is subtraction. Oh, sorry, I should not write a negative over there. Just like that. It's subtraction, and because the sign is the biggest number is 96 and its sign is negative, so we end up with negative 96. Right? When you take the difference, what do you get? We have 62. Is it not? Okay. So please pause the video, try the next set of questions. So I'm writing the question. You guys can keep trying. Okay. If you're not getting, I'll give you a first clue. Group the like sign terms, like signed numbers actually. Okay, so let me group that. First I'm doing the positive numbers. So we have positive 14, positive 16 and positive 12. And then we have the negative, negative and negative, negative 20, negative 50, negative 1. So what should you do? Group the terms, right? So let me group the positive first. So we have all the positive number being what? Added, right? So you get a positive answer back because all these are positive. 14, 16 is 30, 30, 12 is 42. Okay. Next, group the negative terms, right? When you group the negative terms, you'll get answer to be negative. When you add the negative terms, you'll get negative. So we have 20, 50, 70, 70, 71. Right? Now I will rearrange. So we have rearranging things. Okay. So remember the negative sign is associated with 71. So it will be negative 71. And positive 42 is positive 42. So post solving this, what do you get? Well, negative and positive is what? Subtraction. And since the biggest number is negative, I'll write negative. See, you need to understand this. Key, you should decide on the sign first and then go with your actual subtraction. So 71, 42, you get 30, 29. Okay, 29. So there's a way I did it fast. So first I subtracted 71 and 41. So I get 30. And since this big the number is 42, na, matlab the one which is subtracting, right? This is being getting subtracted and this is subtracting. Since that is bigger, you just need to subtract one more. Okay, you need to subtract one more. Simple reason being this, I'll explain it this way. Negative 71, positive 41, positive 1. This is the reason, right? So you need to do things, make the last unit place same so that it's easy to add and subtract and stuff. Okay, not add, subtract mainly. So learn this method, it will be much, your calculation will be much faster, right? Okay, next question again. Please pause. I'm just going to write the question by the time. Right, I'm going to group the numbers with the same sign. So we have positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 5. And then the numbers with, right, negative sign, minus 5, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Then it's quite simple, adding things up. So all the positive sign, since they're of the same sign, I need to add them. 1, 2 is 3, 3, 3 is 6, 6, 5 is 11, and group things which are of negative sign, and this too is an operation of addition. So minus 5, negative 5, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1, 5, 6, 7. Okay, first I'll write negative over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And post this is your what kind of operation? Addition. Wrong. Subtraction. So the biggest number is positive. See, I'm not thinking about, I know it's quite simple to write plus 2, it's not a big deal, but still, the way you think will help you do better in your exam. The right practice or the right habit will give you the right result. because when you see, when during exams you are tensed and you will tend to do what is natural to you, and thinking the wrong way if it's natural to you, and think the wrong way and do the silly mistake. So change your thinking. It is, you can't change in the last moment, I can promise you, you won't be able to. So this is positive 2. 11 and 9 difference is 2. Since positive is a bigger number, we have positive 2. Okay, so see you guys in the next video.